Hi, my name is Maureen and Today FM rocks in Lambarsa.
Mula, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Makassi.
Hey, Bula from Rocky. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Suba.
Hi, I'm Asurika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bat. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, Privileges Committee seek more time to deliberate on matter. Lost helicopter cleared for emergency flight. And no deal with Pacer Plus on Fiji's mahogany.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Lendua.
The Privileges Committee will present its report in Parliament tomorrow morning. Speaker of Parliament Ratuepeli Nailatikau has allowed the committee its request for more time to continue its deliberations over the privileged matter. The matter before the committee is the breach of privilege by both the Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama and opposition MP Pio Tikondondua. On Monday, Ratuepeli had informed the Parliament that after considering all relevant materials under the standing order, there had been a breach of privilege by Bainimarama and Tikondondua on August 9th. The matter relates to the alleged personal attack by Tikondondua against the Prime Minister and also the altercations between the two.
I am satisfied with the justification furnished by the committee. Therefore, I am allowing the Privileges Committee to table its report in Parliament on Friday morning, 6 September 2019, that is tomorrow.
Minister for Defence Inia Seriratu has clarified that the Robinson R-44 helicopter that crashed last month in Nateo Bay was given clearance on its flight plan despite its departure in the late afternoon. Seriratu told the House that a new manual was launched in April that lays out the processes for any search and rescue operation in Fiji. The manual is in line with international best practices and has in place numerous safety features to ensure an effective and safe rescue. Among the measures is the inclusion that operations begin at first light and end at last light. The helicopter was carrying out a Medivac operation at the time from Naitaumba Island to Lambasa Hospital when it crashed, claiming 3 lives.
Unfortunately, there was a mishap, but let me just say at this stage that it's still under investigation. I sought guidance from the authorities this morning, and all that they mentioned to me that all I can mention before this August House is we have a government-appointed accident investigator, Mr. Andrew McGregor, who is full into the investigations, and there are things that probably will be highlighted in his report, and we'll leave it at that.
Minister for Economy Ayaz Said Qayyum has made the government's stand clear that there will be no deal with Pacer Plus on Fiji's mahogany. Following a question by Sudelpa MP William Ngabwaka on why government is dragging on the agreement, Said Qayyum said government wants to look after Fijian businesses because Pacer Plus could lead to job losses. Apenisa Wangairandobu reports.
Business as usual, Ngabwaka was keen to know why New Zealand has stopped buying Fiji mahogany and suggested Pacer Plus, the regional development-centered trade agreement with Australia, should get involved. The Minister for Economy, in response, told Ngabwaka that he needs to read the fine print of Pacer Plus.
Because if he reads the fine print of Pacer Plus, it will demonstrate and show him that Fiji will, in a way, be giving away a lot of our sovereign capacity to be able to raise revenue, to be able to control our trade.
The minister also stated that Fiji has been doing well in the mahogany market and claims regarding New Zealand pulling out as a buyer cannot be made at this stage.
Mr. Speaker, so in 2016, New Zealand bought 741.96 cubic meters of mahogany from Fiji. In 2017, they bought 385.33 cubic meters of mahogany from Fiji. And last year, 373.34 cubic meters of mahogany. So obviously, Mr. Speaker, sir, the honourable member, like I was saying, is talking about 2019. 2019 has not yet finished.
Fiji has some of the world's largest planted forests of mahogany, In 2018, Fiji exported a total volume of 3.19 million cubic meters of the valuable wood with a value of $5.8 million. Apenisa Wangrandobu, FBC News.
The Nandi Hospital will benefit in a big way from the privatization of the Lautoka and Ba hospitals. Health Minister Dr. Firemi Wangaina-Mbete says the privatization will mean Nandi will have more experts assisting as backups. There are 200 staff serving in Nandi, which includes 22 doctors and 144 nurses and administration staff. Wangaina-Mbete says the $3.5 million upgrades, which started last year, is now 90% complete. He adds a recent survey reveals Nandi has one of the best hospitals in terms of service.
88% of respondents waited for less than 1 hour, more than 50%. 20%, up to 20% said that they were seen within 1 to 2 hours. A full 90% of patients that were surveyed said they were satisfied with the waiting time for the other services at Nandi Hospital, such as X-ray, lab, emergency records and reception.
The Attorney General Ayaz Said Qayyum says the Legal Aid Commission continues to expand its services. Said Qayyum says the Commission has extended its services beyond substantial matters, including criminal, civil matters and family law matters. There are plans to establish 3 more offices next year.
Today we have locations of 19 legal aid offices very quickly, 2 in Suva, Nasino, Nosori, Korovo, Rakiraki, Tavua, Ba, Lautoka, Nandi, Singatoka, Keasi, Navua, Lambasa, Senganga, Nambuwalu, Sabusabu, Taviuni and Levuka. And 3 more will be opened in 2020, I should say, in Kandavu, Rotuma and Vunindawa.
The Fisheries Ministry has undertaken stock assessments at 283 traditional fishing grounds in the last 17 years. While presenting his ministerial statement, Minister Semi Koroi-Labisau says the assessment was an expensive exercise. However, it allows them to inform Ngolingoli owners on the different marine species that exist in their various fishing grounds. Koroi-Labisau says this will also allow them to investigate how best it can be managed.
This preferred platform of information sharing allows custodians and customary owners to complement their traditional knowledge with scientific information that the ministry provides.
The Fijian government will continue to invest in the aquaculture industry to boost its viability in the export markets. Minister for Fisheries Semi Koroi-Labisau says a lot of progress has been made in the industry over the years. Koroi-Labisau says people also need to shift their focus and practice commercial aquaculture.
The culture of marine and freshwater species generally remains at subsistence or developmental stages across much of the Pacific, and considerable development is required before economically sustainable aquaculture can be achieved and maintained.
Disaster Management Minister Choni Usamati says disaster risk reduction is a priority for Fiji. Usamati says the adoption of the National Disaster Risk Reduction Policy showcases that Fiji no longer views disaster risk reduction as just a humanitarian issue, but also as a development issue.
Environmental degradation and unsustainable development planning and rapid urbanization. The policy outlines what government will continue to build on to ensure that a comprehensive and systematic approach to DRR, or disaster risk reduction, helps achieve poverty alleviation and sustainable development.
Coming up, Atalifo replaces Kalibati in Rugby World Cup team. And Nandi football president impressed with team. Stay with us.
Ako Tavua. Ako do talitay na warong na Bula FM. Nambando na sir.
Bula. Ang gono Lautoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti nambando na sir.
Ni Bula binaka. Nandragin ko sa Bula FM nga. Na kasi.
Nalang ko sa mundo atibyo ng Bula FM nambando na sir nusur.
Ni Bula binaka. Nalang ko Jerry yang may lambasa. Do warong ng Bula FM nambando.
Bula FM nambando na sir.
Standby prop Leroy Atalifo has been called into the 31-member Fiji Airways Flying Fijians Rugby World Cup squad. Atalifo will replace Kaliwate Tawake, who has been ruled out with a knee injury. Tawake sustained the injury during the Pacifica Challenge Test match against Tonga last Saturday. Initial indications were the injury was minor and Tawake would be able to return to full training in a short time. However, the injured knee had not responded to treatment, so Tawake traveled to Suva on Tuesday for a MRI. The Fiji Airways Flying Fijians have a final training session at home today before departing for Japan tomorrow. They play their first game against Australia on the 21st of September at the Sapporo Dome in Sapporo. Ensuring the players remain focused on their objective for the 2019 Rugby World Cup will be critical for the Flying Fijians coaching staff. Some overseas media, have tipped Fiji to cause major upsets at the World Cup, especially against the Wallabies in the pool stages.
Now, there's a lot of talk about the Wallabies, but for us, there's 4 games in our pool, and they're all critical. For us, the boys are really clear on if we prepare well and we deliver on the days, you know, an upset could be on the cards. But for us, it's really around preparing better than any Fijian team has done before and delivering consistently.
All Black star Ryan Crotty will head overseas after the World Cup, but before that he is going to play his final test match at home this weekend. Mistakes made against Brisbane City cannot be repeated, says Fiji Airways Fiji drawer prop Choeli Vetayaki. Vetayaki says Brisbane studied Fiji's style of rugby very well from the matches they played last year. Fiji drawer drew 22-all against Brisbane City in their first National Rugby Championship match last Saturday. Vetayaki scored 1 of Fiji's 3 tries. He says City tried to shut down Fiji's offloads.
We are trying to control our offloads now, since all the team are trying to spoil our open rugby, and just to do the offloads in the right time. And I think we'll just try to balance it.
Fiji will host the Western Force at 3 p.m. this Saturday at the ANZ Stadium in Suva. Nandi football president Javid Ahmed says the team has been in good form in the recent past. Ahmed says the win against Rewa and Nasinu was the icing on the cake. However, the challenge now is to try and topple Suva. He says they will be anticipating a tough encounter this Saturday.
Suva is a well-drilled side. You know, they've been very impressive this year. I think they were a bit unlucky in the design, and they've done really well. Played the Fiji Pack final. We've had some tough battles against them this year. I think we lost them in the first round at the National Stadium. So there'll be a tough team to play. We're looking forward to it. Looking forward to a tough battle.
Nandi will host Suva at 7 p.m. this Saturday at Prince Charles Park in Nandi. Cool southerly winds have brought us clear skies. Expect the fine weather to continue into tomorrow. Of course, always with a chance of evening or overnight showers. And that was your FBC News Now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. And for these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Good afternoon.
My name is Neha and I'm from Karavi and Mirchi FM it's hot.
हम आचल नसोरी से मिर्ची एफएम बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शरद प्रकाश बात करते हैं अक्तावा में Mirchi FM सबकंसन and Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.